is making a swap. He's going over to the Tesca for game number 1. No more Mirage. He's hoping the boots are the answer. Maybe taking a page out of Kina's book, right? Kina struggled a lot against boosts at the Summer Royale, and maybe Sandstorm's like, hey, maybe Taros is just bad against Tesca.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like I love Tesca for Sandstorm as a player, but oftentimes when he's whipped it out in the competitive space, it's never really had quite the Sandstorm effect.
Okay, I like that GC neutral light. Yeah, it doesn't have the dominance that, like, we know boots can have, and it doesn't have it, like you said, that Sandstorm effect of just, like, sheer control. Luna still able to make it up. Sandstorm really giving room and hits him with the down sig.
Because I think there's a degree of, like, when you see Sandstorm playing a different character, you want to see a level of domination that is at least the same as his Mordak, right?
Yeah.
And this is a scenario where this is exactly what you want. He got absolutely destroyed by Sandstorm's battle boots, just down air after down air into ground pound after ground pound.
Yeah, that second stock did not exist. There was no damage put out from Luna on that second stock. Now he's going to have to try to reverse 3 if he wants to take this game. Sandstorm going to eat a stomp side air. Ooh, weapon toss.
Nice, and just do another one, get rid of that stock. Sandstorm maybe hitting that unarmed down air a little too early, committing to that option, getting hit by that first weapon throw, which then led to the second. But despite that, Luna is still behind by a fair amount, and North America, I think in general, struggles against boots because we just don't have too many players that are committed and great with it, right? You know, at least in South America, they're playing against West, right? But in North America, it feels like when Sandstorm decides to whip it out.
Yeah, Sandstorm's really like the only one who's been playing boots in like top level competitive Brawlhalla for North America, right? Like EU's got S-Grape, SA has West, and NA sometimes has Sandstorm, but Sandstorm with the recovery, looks like the boots are in fact the answer as Tesca does take game number 1.
Yeah, I wonder what adjustments Luna's going to make here. Sandstorm looking almost too comfortable. We'll get a replay of this. Ground pound. They can get another one, and then like down air another one. Yeah, just relentless from Sandstorm on that edge guard, but it can't continue like this. Or rather it can, but I'm sure Luna doesn't want it to. And so I'm hoping that maybe in this next game, either we see just like a different approach in game plan, because I don't know that I don't see Luna swapping characters. I really don't. This is probably the BCX pick we're looking at.
I really feel like Luna's just going to do the Luna thing of pausing and reflecting. Like, that's what he does when he kind of, for lack of a better term, he gets bodied a little bit, right?
Yeah,
he's had those matches where, you know what, something didn't quite click. He had a tough time. But he'll pause, he'll reflect, and usually comes back swinging.
And sometimes I feel like he's able to make real simple answers to things, you know? Sometimes I feel like Luna's like, maybe I'm playing differently because it's boots, and now I'm respecting him too much. And normally when I go up against other players, I have this game plan that I stick to, but for some reason the newness of boots is like scaring me out of that. And so he might just be like, just do what you always do, you know, and then see if it's a matter of execution. We're going to find out, though, what the actual game plan is, and it's a swap to Diamond Head, a.k.a. young Caspian there, which I don't think is a bad play. Luna did use this legend throughout the year as well in conjunction with Lucian, so definitely it's not like there's any reason not to pick those characters now. Yeah,
I mean, this was his BCX 2022 pick. Right now, though, eating ground pounds to the head. Gets over to the outside, gets to the right side, gets back up with an air recovery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
With that side light.
And this probably feeling a little bit weird. I don't know how many Katars that Sandstorm really had to deal with today, but Luna doing a good job with them. And you get to see these gauntlets as well, right? So
it is a stark change from Taros, who's like this big like neutral weapon, right? You just get heavy hits. Ooh, nice GCN sig there. And then swapping over to something that's like a little bit more like tap, stay aggressive, keep that pressure going.
Yeah, it really is a pretty big change, just swapping over to double string weapons. But Sandstorm, I mean, kind of making big use of that to really get unanswered hits here. Like, Luna is getting stuffed. Quickest ground pound you'll ever see from Sandstorm there as a punish. Doesn't lead to the stock, though, but he's just winning again and again and again. He's making Luna look foolish.
Once again, Luna's second stock basically non-existent. Sandstorm is playing these boots, and Luna's down to his final stock here. Can he at least deny the 3 stock?
Oh, and I love that Sandstorm does that jump, gravity cancel sidelight to get back onto the stage, landed. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's just gone. Sandstorm just completely, I mean, Remix said it, obliteration. That was bad.
I feel like Luna just like, he just said, Jesus take the wheel, because he just ate dare, and then what was that, GC sidelight Sair at the very end in the monocle? Like, he just let Sandstorm do Sandstorm stuff at the end.
He said, I'm going to go back on stage. And then right here is where Luna got his controller unplugged. So then he just, is there anyone home? Nope. Oof. Oh, look at all of this, right? That was so sick, by the way, getting the downer out of that. And he goes for 2 and then follows with the side light. And that's just, wow, that's enough on its own. You don't even need enough. That might be the filthiest boots clip we're going to get for a while. You know, guys, remember where that started? You know, like, I think that's the part that's like, so, when battle boots go off, they go off. He was literally all the way up here on the stage and got yanked all the way down.
He went all the way down there. And every time one of you says something really mean in YouTube, I see it and it sticks in my head. And I know there's that one guy who's like, oh, it was just 2 down airs and a gravity cancel sidelight. Boo. And I'm like, come on. That was still a hype clip. That was cool.
Yeah, there's like a nair until like unique. Jump there. That's really cool.
But it's just in the back of my head is still that one hater, and I hate you for that. But just know you're sticking in my head.
Hell yeah, I love hater energy. So I'm like, yep. Think about that, dude. Use that pain and that tiltedness to channel into future energy. That's how I think about it. I sip on haterade. That's how I get through every day. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like Luna a little bit of a hater here because he hated how that game went. He's making a swap over to Volkov for game number 3. Darts at a board is how it feels. I don't even, like, where did this Volkov come from?
Yeah, what, high dex axe? I mean, you can't swap now, bro, right? Are you? I mean, I guess you could. I guess you could. You was on Volkov, though, but until the game started, I suppose. You know, he's soul searching though. Yeah. for real. Oh,
okay. At least this is like from the character pool.
But there's something about doing this that just feels like silly. You know, there's like picking Mordex never is a bad idea. But when you pick Mordex after losing to Sandstorm, there is a part of your brain that must go, do you really think you're going to switch to Mordex to Sandstorm? like you can't not think that, but it's like, no, you gotta shake that thought from your mind because, like, yes, you can do it. You can do it.
Well, right now, Luna, hoping that the Mordex is in fact the answer, going to try to utilize that scythe. Of course, he's got those gauntlets that he was playing on the Caspian, but I wouldn't really say he did too much with those gauntlets. I think he was like at 11 damage.
Okay. I'm wondering what this Mordex has to say here because at least to start, Sandstorm looks like he's in the exact same spot he was last. We saw him getting several unanswered strings and, you know, getting very comfortable going for reads on Luna now. Luna, though, getting a few hits here and there, but not nearly as much.
Oh, that's a sweat bead.
Touch. Oh, he's gone, man. Sandstorm with these boots is looking like quite disgusting, to be honest. I'm like, man, you whipped them out now, huh? You've been practicing, you could tell.
It's impressive how well he can hit that boots ground pound because there's like drift on it, and I think a lot of times people will over drift and expect that the person will go to the outside, but Sandstorm's been precise.
Yeah, he's just doing it, you know, like it has an activation hitbox. A lot of people kind of rely on that. Sandstorm's just using the move for the move, and so he gets to kind of just rip the trigger and just know the hitbox is going to be where he wants it to be, and gets a lot of success because of it. But despite that, Luna finally entering back now, still behind by quite a bit, but this little bit of string here might even be a stock if he wants to get that wild on him. Sandstorm being patient. Oh, I love that, actually. Wow. Yeah, Luna brought this back.
So why do you like the downlight dare over downlight ground pound?
I like the downlight dare because it gets Luna back on the stage, and the weapon had spawned there as well. And it's like, he's not at a damage value where D-Light ground pound's going to KO, so why even bother? You're going to be actionable faster if you just do that.
Whoa! Okay, throws him out, and it's going to KO Luna. Sandstorm still maintaining this lead. He's currently up 2-0. Over to the gauntlets now. Neutral light.
Yeah, man. I didn't expect it to look this bad, but
Oh!
Luna gets an answer there.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
what a wake up. Gets that side light recovery to go ahead and bring it down to final stocks. And Sandstorm, I mean, this Tesca has been a problem for Luna. Luna's trying everything he has in the bank here to see if there's something that he can just, you know, pay this bill. But it's been tough. It's been tough.
He's checking those couch cushions. He is hoping to find any ounce of change that he can get.
Got to crack open the piggy bank in case of emergency, and I'm hoping this is enough. Luna with the Mordex against Sandstorm. I mean, to do this in Game 3 in Winners Finals would be something to say, but Sandstorm is getting a little swifty on him, and he's back at it again, and he loves to go for these nair follow-ups. He doesn't go do the immediate side air, but this time he does, because he's like, you've taken so much damage. It was almost enough to KO. Sandstorm looking for one more conversion here. Might be a side light recovery, D-light recovery. How does Luna needs the perfect stock to stay relevant?
Neutral Sig will bounce him off the stage. Sandstorm with a clean 3-0, busting out the Tesca in case of emergency.
Why you gotta do it like that, dude? That's what. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta yeet him for the second stock and then for the third. You gotta. Oh man.